You see, some of the people have the light following wherever they go, and some enhance the light. I'm known as Ash's Guru. Welcome, darling. And I'm Antonio, who is here, the Executive Secretary of the International Dance Council from Paris, ladies and gentlemen, and all the delegates present here. May I request Mr. Raptis to be here, please? And Professor, please join us here. We can, ladies and gentlemen. I have brought Athens and Paris here for you, and the world is here waiting. What more do we want? Yes. Yes, yes. May I call the committed artists whose names are synonymous with the style today, Padma Shri Darshana Ben Zaveri, Smita Shastri ji, Jai Shri Nayak, please come. Umar Ele ji, please come. A big round of applause for all of them. They have lit up this schedule with the credibility that gives the dance the beauty of linking worlds with converging feet. Please, you can just touch her and let her light. Lead us from darkness to light, from untruth to truth, from death to immortality. That is what we are doing with this dance form today, gathering its potency to light up the hearts of several people in this world, gathering fresh, new definitions of the art form. And a big round of applause to all of them. And we also have in our midst one who has urged me to teach several underprivileged children in the BVMC sector. I was a teacher here in the city of Mumbai, where I have known little Ash, who reached out to be aligned with Praveena Thakur. Yes. These are the people who have made me reach out with the art form to so many people all around the world. I cannot do this alone. I have all of you with me, and especially when I thought of starting and launching the International Dance Council for the first time in Mumbai, and I just mentioned it to Ash. Hers was the first call that I got, urging me to do it, and that she would be there for the inauguration. And now I request her to reach out to you. Me first?
Good evening, everyone. What do you want me to do? So good evening, everyone, and thank you very much for coming this evening, sharing your time with us, because this is an effort, a very sincere effort by my guru, Lataka. That's how I've always called her with love. I think the idea of bringing the International Dance Council to India and our city, Mumbai, was brilliant. It's the 49th one, and we haven't had it here for all these years. The moment Lataka shared that this is a dream that she sees becoming a reality, it was very close to my heart as well to support her and see December arrive and to see this become a reality. We're all creatively so inspired. It's luckily, I think we are fortunate, we are blessed that it's become a way of life for some of us. And it's opportunities like this where we get to spread that divine creative energy and to share our own experiences. And I say us because even though I may be not participating, I speak for all the participants, for all the people who, through this creative form of dance, get the opportunity to experience spirituality, to experience divinity. And while this all sounds very flowery to those uninitiated, believe you me, that's the very energy that keeps us connected to our mother, to our divinity, to our Mother Earth. And it's a spiritual energy that we celebrate every time we get an opportunity to express through dance, through music, through cinema, through all these various creative forms. And it's all one. We all believe we are universally connected, and any opportunity to celebrate, to spread this energy and to share the joy that we get to experience through our creative forms is an opportunity for us to come together and celebrate it with all of you. So welcome, and we truly hope you get an insight into this wonderful world of dance through this council that Lataka and the team. Thank you all. Please come ahead. Thank you so much for coming here and supporting Lataka in seeing her dream fulfilled. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear. In fact, I tell you, this artist, you see, every artist, they seek an inspiration, which is like a baby waiting to be dressed. And with so much of thought and care, like a little baby, you are pruning and cajoling the baby, pampering. And once the baby stands on the wings of time, you want that baby to be pushed into the hearts of the waiting world. And that is the point where the artist becomes a kind of a mendicant, reaching out, you see. Our hands are always reaching out. And it is the sponsors who are ever so important today. For every artist here, the corporate has to cooperate with the aesthetics and the finer sentiments of artists. Whatever I do today here, this unfolding has happened on account of so many hands. May I thank our chief sponsor, Mahindra Finance. A big round of applause to them. Naredco for their cooperation, support, and also our bikes. May I request, please come. A big round of applause for every one of them. You know, it is not easy to put up something, but when you do, then you have all these hands with you, and you are like a small little drop waiting and waiting, and the sea suddenly gathers you, and you become absolutely humbled. Please, sir, a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, each one of you. Thank you so much. Viresh, you know, the entire proceedings of this particular unfolding happens on account of you, and you. And for that, and especially each one of you. Sir, can you hold this? To all of you. think because we have with us the council and the dancers here today. My guru, Vidwan Kadaveli Pillaji, he is in my heart, and I have tried to give in to the hearts of all of you. We have a beautiful dance because words have their limitations, and it is only the dance that we dancers can reach up with, and therefore we have one of the finest practitioners of the style of contemporary dance, the ballroom dance, and the Indian dance. So just give us 8 minutes and we will dance into your hearts. I think Rumi, the wonderful Sufi poet, says, lovers don't meet anywhere outside. They meet in each other's hearts. No. Hey, now it's you. Wherever you go, I'm there. The looming giants and I'm so small. Need one ask for more? You were wonderful. I think there is only one person who can translate romance to ballroom. It is two bodies and one soul. And I think we need Ashley Lobotu to complete this picture here, because I wanted the International Dance Council to understand that the dance has changed its definition in India. You have practitioners who use the contemporary dance form, ballroom, everything to reach out with the spirituality of India. And wonderful work, Navdhara and the Sandeep Ballroom Studio. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Love is the flower and bhakti is its fragrance. At this point in time, all beauty converges here. All poetry is gathered here. Tireless striving that stretches its arms towards perfection seeks definition in this sadhana of dedicated artists whose names are synonymous with the styles. Every one of you here form the small cosmos that we can see through the chaotic breaking news of the outside world. Truly, this point in time is so divine and so pristine, and for that we have to thank him and all here who have made this beautiful moment happen. I am going to reach out to my disciple with Shivoham. I'm going to dance for you. Thank you. Normally, when you present something in India, I think generally people would have expected an Indian dance to start, but UNESCO and CID is not the Criminal Investigation Department, because I've had many people calling me and telling me, oh, will you get my stolen car? And I say, you become a member and then I'll find that for you. But it is the Council of International Dance that we are talking about, and they are doing such good work all over the world. A smile where tears were through the dance idiom. A big round of applause for Professor Alkis Raftis and Adamantia Angeli. Oh, she is here. Please come, ma'am. Yes. The Executive Secretariat. She represents the pillar that anchors everything in the council. She wasn't here some time back. Ash, she's a wonderful person. This is linking worlds through dance, and the world and the worlds. Thank you so much. And now, Krishna is Satchidananda. Yes. For me, dance is my life breath. I can't think of a world without that dance, to the extent that for the past few months, my son, my husband, my weakness and strength they are. And they have been very quietly watching their mother being shared with so many people, the calls, and I have become a back office manager of the International Dance Council. I keep recounting to people who want to connect. Through all that, there was just one thought. I wanted all of us to gather the principles of the International Dance Council. One world and one dance, so vital today. I don't think that we artists seek another life. Moment to moment, drifting, thinking about how to share divinity with the world. It does not matter because we woo pain with perfection. This marks 50 years of my performing career. And the madness has not left me. I'm mad. And I think all artists are basically a little bit. Satkeli Mantona, thoda sa, that is a dancer. So, when I have the poised dignity of a disciple, whom I have seen as a wonderful disciple, the ideal daughter to her parents, number one, the ideal partner to her husband. I was witness to her tying the wedding knot there, so pure in white and so surrendering in her oneness. I watched with pride as she carried her little baby and walked to Cannes. I felt a surge of pride as a mother feels, because today's world, people don't carry their babies. When they reach the peak of their career, the child is in the wings, waiting for attention, but not her. Even today, she drops Aradhya to school. For that, woman of substance, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. I love you. Thank you for your time. Thank you. I know you have many commitments. So, thank you for your time. And thank you because the minute her name was associated, the sponsors came in just 3 days back. Just 3 days back they came in. And thanks to you, we have at least someone who makes their heart feel for the art. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the team of Ash, Millie, Archana, the entire team, Sujata. They work all around the clock, I should say. Theirs is a different time sense, and ours is a different time sense because we woo time and shame time. We artists surf across time and land on rhythmic measures that we control. So that is the beauty of the art form, and that is the beauty of this artist above us who has made beauties like you. Thank you, ma'am, once again. Thank you.
We'll stand with you. I'd just like to, I'm very moved, very emotional, so no planned speeches, no planned words articulated today. We've just been speaking straight from the heart. And as a student, it was, and I'm saying it was because I was probably, I don't know, the youngest here, I don't know how old you are, but I I danced with Akka from 2nd grade to 7th grade. And ever since I've been dancing, and I'm so glad that became a way of my life, unknown to me at that point in time. I knew the color that that I had the opportunity to have experienced with her, from her, would remain a part of me, because I couldn't see life any other way. But to have got the opportunity through my vocation, unplanned, chosen field, to have had the opportunity to celebrate it. And Lataka, despite being my Bharatanatyam teacher, the fact is, and she's voicing that through this council to all of you, that she's always been one to encourage all forms of dance. It's not about what style you're learning. And even when I stopped in the 7th grade, because I remember I had a wrist dislocation through sports in school, and it was a bit of a long recovery, because of which I went into folk dance. But Akka still had this wonderful ballet that she had choreographed, and much to my joy, every student, it's our ultimate joy to get the opportunity to dance with your guru, to watch your guru. We get so thrilled. And each time, that thrill I experience right now as well. It's emotional, it's exciting, it's the absolute ultimate pleasure, because your guru is the ultimate star, and you just love watching them perform, let alone for you. I mean, for her even to say that today is beyond humbling. And I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to have been here with her today, like I said at the very onset, to see this dream be fulfilled. Because though we keep saying it is hers, it is all of ours, all the dancers in the room, every person who knows and enjoys creativity to the, I keep saying, to the divine level that we all have got to experience, will know exactly what we're saying and what we're feeling at this moment. Thank you to the members of the media for being our medium of communication to the world out there. A lot of people will be able to relate to what we have experienced at this very moment, and through this Congress, through this council, what the rest of us in India will get to know what has been going on 49 times already the world over. So enjoy, participate, celebrate, and here's to many, many more. Thank you for your time, thank you for your attention, and thank you for celebrating with us. God bless. And one more thing. I think today proved that it doesn't matter whether we have huge sets, fancy lighting, or all kinds of sound systems and whatever else may we have. Irrespective, whatever the setting, when dance takes flight, I think every one of us is enthralled and transported to to a totally different realm. And that's what people who are part of this creative energy experience, irrespective of where you start dancing and where you get the opportunity to express your creativity. Dance, music, singing, I call it all one. Painting, it's all one and the same. So thank you for enjoying this with us today. Thank you.
I'm waiting to teach little Aradhya. We need so many ashes. Scale greater and greater heights. You know, it is said that those who never fail to remember, who never forget to remember, in a world that always remembers to forget, those whose roots are connected with the earth, the tree whose roots are connected to the earth can kiss the skies. May you kiss the skies always and always.
Have a wonderful one.
The artists can come quickly.
मिलेगा सबको मिलेगा मैडम जी इधर मोबाइल रुकिए यार बैटिंग तो चल रहा है मैम हियर Yeah, ma'am.
Wait.
Thank you.
Please come. Come quickly because
Yeah.
वाइट होता है 32 नहीं 56 वाइट होता है 56 रेड होता है उल्टा सीधा बोलेगा दो रेड नहीं है
हो गया Yeah, ma'am. I'm here. Yeah. Solo.
Smile, selfie.
मैडम जी सोलो अभी नहीं
Mobile, selfie.
या थैंक यू अरे बच्चे अरे वो साइड से जाना यार अरे बच्चे किधर है
साइड दो प्लीज साइड दीजिए
दोनों नहीं
नहीं सोलो प्लीज साइड दीजिए प्लीज साइड दीजिए
बहुत फास्ट अपने लोग पीछे चलो थोड़ा यार आप थोड़ा पीछे
आराम से. Keep quiet, please. Maintain silence, please. Hello.
या
Aishwarya ji, सामने.
Aishwarya ji, ma'am, you have the side.
या मैम या मैम आपके राइट पे प्लीज मैम या मैडम एकदम से या साथ में हाँ हो गया थैंक यू